Guess what? 2025 is the best time for you to move to Canada. Canada is going to launch 3 different pathways on the 31st of March 2025. So guys, this is the time for you to take advantage of any of these programs to move to Canada. In my last video, I talked extensively about the Rural Community Immigration Pilot Program and the Francophone Community Immigration Pilot Program. So if you are yet to see that video, I'm going to drop the link in the video description. Go and check it out. The eligibility criteria and every detail you need to know about those programs are in that video, so that this video will not be too long. So please check that video so that you can know how best to position yourself to take advantage of that opportunity. And today I'm going to focus basically on the Caregiver Pilot Program. And if you are not a caregiver, in this video I'm going to tell you how you can position yourself to benefit from this program, because this is one of the surest and easiest way to get your permanent residence in Canada. As a matter of fact, if you are moving via this route, as soon as you land in Canada, you are going to get your permanent residency. Guys, it is as good as that. I'm super excited to bring this good news to you. This is a long-awaited good news ever. Canada has finally announced the opening of the Caregivers Pilot Program. It is going to be opened on the 31st of March 2025. If you have never been serious moving to Canada, this is the best time for you to take advantage of any of these 3 programs that is going to be launched come 31st March 2025. We are talking about next month, guys. You can move to Canada with your family, guys. Canada has not been this flexible when it comes to getting a job offer, probably because a lot of people in Canada actually need home care, support worker, caregivers, nannies, and all of that. That's why they are trying to reduce the criteria for this pathway, and they are making it so attractive so that a lot of foreigners can come in to take these amazing opportunities. Another exciting part of this program is that you can apply directly to a family. A family in Canada can employ you directly without needing to go through an organization, an agent. As a matter of fact, if you have anyone living in Canada right now, you can even speak to the person to give you a job offer. Like, it is so easy and direct. I made a video initially when this program was announced back in June 2024 about the secret way you can use to get a job offer and use this pathway to get your permanent residency. Don't say I did not tell you. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Everything you need to do to take advantage of this, please, you need to go ahead and do it before the program is finally launched on the 31st March 2025. So who can apply? Whether you are in or outside Canada, you are eligible to apply. In fact, you can see it boldly written on the government website. As a caregiver, you can come to Canada to become a permanent resident or work temporarily. They are inviting you to come because they know that a lot of people that are already in Canada, of course, most of them would not want to opt for this menial job, so they are depending on foreigners to come in, and that's why they are attracting you with permanent residency as soon as you land. So this is even more directly asking foreigners to come. Guys, don't say I did not tell you. Take advantage of this opportunity. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the eligibility criteria, all you need to know about this program, how you can take advantage of it. And guys, most importantly, I'm supposed to bring up a particular organization that somebody used to get a caregiver job last year from Nigeria. In fact, they had to wait for the person because that person's international passport already expired. The organization waited for the person to renew, her international passport. So this is tested and approved home care support organization that is going to sponsor your way to Canada to take advantage of this opportunity. So guys, if I'm not able to give you that gist on this particular video, then please subscribe if you haven't. Turn on your bell notification so that as soon as I post it, at least you, my subscribers, are going to be the first to see before a lot of people get to see it and take advantage of it. It is a sure home support worker organization that sponsors foreigners. So please watch out for that video. I'm going to drop it as soon as I can. Please support me with your likes, your comments, and if you have any question, do well to drop it in the comment section, and I'm going to try as much as possible to answer your questions. Please don't forget to share with your friends and family. So let's explore this program together. On the 24th of January 2025, the government of Canada updated the information about this pilot program. This program is called the Home Care Worker Immigration Pilot, and it is coming up on the 31st of March 2025. So guys, if you have worked as a nanny, if you have taken care of the elderly, if you have worked as a support worker, and even if you don't have experience, just follow me through as we proceed in this video, because I'm going to be sharing some tips that will help you take advantage of this opportunity. So you can see it here: work temporarily as a caregiver. So the government is trying to be very flexible with this program. They just want a good number of people to benefit. So you can see that they are even stating here that if you don't meet the requirement for permanent residence, you may be able to work temporarily as a caregiver. So even if you do not meet the permanent residency criteria, you can still find your way to work temporarily until you are able to meet the requirement to become a permanent resident. So guys, nothing should hold you back. So this home care worker immigration pilot program is replacing the previous home child care provider pilot and home support worker pilot, which has been closed since 17th of June 2024, as well as living caregiver program, the caring the child pilot program, and the caring for people with high medical needs pilot closed on the 17th of June 2019, as well as the interim pathway for caregivers program closed in October 2019. So Canada has tried to incorporate all this caring for children, for high medical need people, for the elderly. All of this pilot program, they have been able to integrate it into one. For the previous pilot programs, you needed to have a Canadian work experience before you can qualify for permanent residency. But for this particular one, you don't need to have any Canadian work experience. As soon as you land in Canada, you get your PR, because the government discovered that a lot of employers were using it against their employees, and they were using it to exploit them. Some of them will not even pay them, and a lot of caregivers in Canada got stranded. They could not proceed for their permanent residency application. So guys, you want to ask me, what are the eligibility criteria for this pathway? So the first one is the English language requirement. You must have a Canadian language benchmark of 4, which is about band 4 in your high health. So your speaking, listening, writing, and reading, you must at least have overall of band 4. If you understand what I'm saying right now, it's very easy for you to attain that. So don't be scared of high health. I have previously written high health, both academic and general, and I can tell you it's going to be easy for you to attain that band. And specifically, you are writing IELTS General, not academic, IELTS General. So another requirement is high school diploma, the equivalent to Canadian high school diploma. So you also need to evaluate your credential. So because you're going to be applying for your permanent residency, you need to get your credential evaluation ready. So the popular evaluation organization is the WES. So if you haven't done that, you can start doing it so that it will not hold you back. So they just want to know that your credential is equivalent to Canadian standards. So if you have high school, and if it's BSc you have, or masters, you can go ahead to evaluate your credential. But the minimum educational requirement is high school diploma. So another requirement is experience. You must have work experience of at least 1 year as a caregiver. Now this is where my advice comes in. If you do not have it already, you can go ahead and volunteer. Look for care organization in your country, near you, where you can volunteer, anywhere around you in your environment, that can give you attestation that you have worked with them. Just volunteer, take care of the children, the elderly, so that you can be able to get the needed work experience. Another one is you must have job offer. You don't have to be scared about getting job offer. This is actually different because you can get job offer directly from any family in Canada. People can now come up now to advertise jobs. Individual families in Canada are posting jobs directly on job banks, Indeed, and other job platforms, looking for caregivers. What makes this fantastic is that you don't have to wait. It doesn't have to be a designated employer that can bring you. Any family, anybody in Canada, or even if you don't know them, just go on the job platforms. And like I said, I'm going to be sharing with you a legit organization, organization that can also bring you. So stay tuned for that. Somebody had moved with this organization last year, but you can also start checking, and you'll see families coming out to say, we need somebody to take care of our child, of our mom, and all of that. And this is why it makes it easy for you to get job offer, because you're no longer waiting for an organization. Everybody is free to come out. So Canada has made it a lot easier for you to get job offer, because they're asking families to go out on their own to employ people to take care of their loved ones. So you cannot tell me it's not easy to get job in Canada, because right now I can tell you it's going to be a lot easier, because you don't have to depend on, there are no designated employers. If you have a friend, if you have a family, even if you don't have you don't have anyone, go online and you will see people that are willing to hire you. So guys, this video is getting absolutely long, so I might not be able to take you through those job portals and show you, because I don't want it to get too long, so that it will be easy for you to digest. So I'm coming up with how you can get these job offers, and like I said, there is an organization I'm going to be giving you. They are going to sponsor your way to Canada as a caregiver or home support worker. So stay tuned for that, guys.